Shalom, this is the minute Parasha of Mira Neshama, Toldot. So I'm reading Toldot again, and I have this image of Rivka struggling, or rather suffering, because she feels two forces struggling in her womb, in her belly, two children. And immediately when I had this image of two foreign things struggling against each other within ourselves, I had this image of the Yetzer Hara and the Yetzer Hatov. These two kind of like tendencies, these two inclinations that we have within us, and oftentimes we don't really know what to do with this struggle. And I think the Gemara actually gives us an answer when it quotes the pasuk of the Shema that says, "Ve'afta et Hashem Elokecha v'chol levavecha," and you will love God with all your heart, and it's in Masechet Brachot. And they're saying with all your heart, it means both your Yetzer Hara and your Yetzer Hatov. You can't split yourself and pretend you're going to be all good and this is the only way you can serve God. The truth is we have to have a holistic approach. In a way, we have to be whole with ourselves, and this is the only way to serve God, by embracing all these sides of us. And I think also Maimonides gives us a hint on how to do this, because what he's saying is that the Yetzer Hara, in a way for him, Yetzer Hara, Yetzer Hatov are kind of almost neutral. They're two different aspects of us, and for him, Yetzer Hara is the material side of us, the physical urges, the pulsion, the instincts, the need to eat, and that's not a problem in itself. It needs to be fulfilled also. The only question is, how do you serve it? Do you make it the finality? Do you make it the end goal? Or do you make it a way to, for instance, if we take the example of eating like he does, or do you use eating to have strength and energy so you can feel good and you can serve life, serve God? Or do you make it the end goal and just like indulge and overeat, and then we see what we see with the problems of people overeating all over the place in the Western world. I thought it was very interesting that Maimonides was focusing on this aspect of Yetzer Hara as like the material life, the physical life, because if we go back to Yaakov and Esav, Esav really embodies the physical. He's the hunter. He's the one. He's very he's very carnal, literally. He's the one who brings meat to his dad. He's the one who is willing to for feet to give up on his birthright so he can have a meal. Whereas Yaakov is the Ishtam, is the simple, more ethereal in a way person who learns under the tents, And so we have those two aspects within Rivka, and I think within us too, and I guess maybe the tikkun, maybe the reparation of this would be what Maimonides advocates in his introduction to the Masechet Avot, chapter 5, where he says, fulfill your Yetzer Hara, fulfill your physical needs, but just do it in a way that elevates them, that is gonna make your body satisfied, so that you can actually go and build in the world for the good. And I think this is exactly what the Hasidim said, what Rabbi Nachman says, that we have to turn. We can't deny our impulses. We can't deny the Yetzer Hara. What we can do is lift it up, and turn it towards the good, towards constructive missions. And our sages say that if we didn't have any Yetzer Hara at all, if we didn't have any Yetzer, there wouldn't be children. We wouldn't be doing anything. So the only thing to do is just to elevate really our impulses. And this is the kavanah I want to share with you this week. Is may we embrace all the sides of us and take really good care of the physical side of us. No shame, just love, and may we elevate that to build for the good within us and around us. This was the minute Parasha of Mira Neshama. Please like, share, comment. Shabbat Shalom.